it's a fourth division game, isn't it? You know, an old fourth division game, third division game, League One, League Two. That's what these clubs with the history and the fans deserve, really.
Ball up towards Toure, and Keener falls for Houlihan now. Can he get it onto his left foot there? He works it left hand side for Toure now. Toure, nice ball down the line for Houlihan. He's got Kitching in support. Instead he goes infield for Featherston. Featherston, he wanders into a bit of space and shoots. It's deflected, and it might spin into the path of the new man. Southern Hills' cross is deflected, and it ricochets kindly for Stockport to try and set up a counter-attack. Danny Lloyd drops infield on the left-hand side. He is going to be a threat this afternoon.
It's a good player, Mark.
Oh, there's a slip by Little, and suddenly there's a chance for Stockport here down the left-hand side. Byrne carries the ball forward into the box, and he plays it to the near side for Adam Thomas arriving. Yeah. His touch is a little bit rough, which just forces him wide, and the chance might have not fully evaporated, but at least been taken out a bit, and then the cross is cleared away. Keener's going to chase that one down. The defender doesn't look totally sure here, and the goalkeeper, he can't quite get there, and Keener gets between the defender and the goalkeeper there. Confusion at the back.
Why didn't he just head it back, Mark? To be fair, the goalkeeper's come on top of him, and he didn't want to head it back because he was too close to him.
Houlihan along the halfway line now, right hand side for Shelton, who's got a bit of space. Southern Hills is alongside him, but Shelton comes back in field. Ball inside, looks to play the 1-2 with King, and he has caught Shelton, and there's going to be a free kick. The referee considered playing an advantage, but Shelton stayed down, so the referee gives the free kick just to the right of the centre circle.
We took it, we're off.
Quick one taken for Southern Hills now. Donaldson on the right hand side. Southern Hills is off on his bike on the overlap. Donaldson uses that as a decoy and charges in field. He's got a long way here, Donaldson, and he's laying it off on the left hand side for Houlihan, who shoots! Good save! Keener! Maybe a chance, he's offside! He's put it across goal and wide anyway.
Well done, Ryan Donaldson and Houlihan. Good save in the end from the goalkeeper. Keener will probably miss the target, probably glad to see the linesman's flag go up, flag for offside, because he missed the target. It was, if he had been onside, he's missed a chance.
John Appleby says, hi lads, hope you're well. I can't make it today as I'm injured. I've got severe wife strain.
Well, that once or twice as well.
Yeah, rules you out for a few weeks, that
Absolutely.
one. Here's Toure, gets onto a loose ball and darts forward here, tries a shot. It's too close to the goalkeeper.
Unlucky.
It is a decent effort. He just wiggled into space there. You'd fancy him, wouldn't you?
It's a hell of a game, Mark, to be fair. It's literally, end to end. Very frenetic. I think the last time I was on about him to our John was he was a taxi driver in Newcastle, Mickey Spellman.
There
Good player.
You've asked the right man there, Ian. He knew that Bride would know that.
Ooh.
It's a collision on the far side, and two Stockport players, don't know if they ran into each other there. Little puts it forward, Keener lays it off for Houlihan, who stretches to control. They're both picking up themselves up now there. It was Lloyd and Archer, I think, is it, who's running into each other. Here's Toure now, lays it off for Houlihan. Houlihan leaves it for Featherston to try and pick the lock of the defence. He gets it back from Toure. That's a good ball through, and Shelton's in space now. Can Shelton find the angle? He delivers it square for Houlihan, who unloads again, just wide.
He's got his shooting boots on, Mark, hasn't he? Houlihan, he's definitely got his shooting boots on today. He fancies his chances from long range. That's 2 efforts already. In 15 minutes gone, and he's had 2 efforts really, really close.
With the travelling fans behind them, that's a sloppy throw though, and Keener quickly gets onto it, fed into midfield now, and Houlihan collects it. He's got Toure to his left, Kitchen galloping up there as well. Toure trucks back in on his right foot and tries to find the angle maybe for a shot. He's onto his left again, left hand side of the penalty area now is Kitchen. He thinks about crossing, he gives it back to Houlihan instead. He might try another shot, he does, and it's another fine save from the goalkeeper.
3 shots he's had already.
Well, Gavin Houlihan is having a one-man battle here with Ben Hinchliffe.
He's got his shooting boots on, that is for sure, Mark.
Pooley Kev says, afternoon Mark and Brian. Pooley Kev here in coronavirus China. Zhang Nian Kwai Li. Happy Chinese New Year.
Oh, same to you, Kev.
Go on, that's it. Here's We'll come back to Kev's message in a minute, because Thomas is trying to get a cross in, and he's done well, and Beanie can't get there, and then he has to recover and take over the bar. In fact, Southern Hills got the last touch and saved his blushes there. Beanie had lost it.
It was, to be fair, it was just a hopeful ball in, bread and butter catch, but it squirmed out of his hands and up in the air. Their centre forward's got a header in.
Little back to the middle for Donaldson. Good football from Pools here. Now Featherston has a bit of room to manoeuvre. Left hand side is Toure now. He's got Kitching on the outside. He's got Houlihan on the inside. Tries to thread an impossible ball through, really. And the white shirts converged on it and got it clear. Only as far as Houlihan, though. And now Featherstone. Right hand side for Southern Hills now. Donaldson and Shelton ahead of him. And it's going to fall loose for Houlihan here. Houlihan's got Shelton to his right, who's on side of the byline in the middle. Scores on his home debut and pulls lead on 31 minutes here. Good football down the right of the box. Shelton centered across and Keena gleefully tapped home.
Well, you called it, Mark. What, 5 minutes ago he said he's a poacher. Right in the middle of the goal, middle of the 6-yard box. Johnny on the spot, knew exactly where to be, knew exactly where to go. Like I say, he doesn't look, he's not a big specimen, he's not a big lad or anything like that, but he's a poacher and he's a finisher, and he knew as soon as that ball went to Shelton, he knew exactly where he was going to go, and he got himself plonked in the middle of the 6-yard box, and he himself got a tap in. Good finish, good build-up, to be fair, good build-up. Shelton, good ball. Featherstone, good play, kept it ticking over. Shelton just sort of faced it across the 6-yard box, and Keena was there, tap in. Great goal.
It is a left wing corner then for Pools. Donaldson whips it in.
Yes.
It's a decent delivery, attacked by Odesina, but it won't reach him. Cleared away by the Stockport defence. Featherstone collects on the halfway line. Now Southern Hills shovels it back in first time. Little flicks it on. Toure in the area. Oh, the bar.
Jimmy, chance because the goalkeeper had come out and the goalkeeper had gone to ground and he had a big target to aim at, but he's put it over the top of the bar. That was more than half a chance, Mark, that.
Ronsky says, as it stands, Pools 11th and 1 win from the playoffs. 9th Solihull, who we play mid-February, and Stockport 10th. Flipping heck, can we dream? Good ball down the line by Houlihan.
Yes.
By Donaldson. Houlihan in the box here. Oh, but he's picked the side netting with it.
Good play, though.
It was good football, and Houlihan's been all over the place today, hasn't he?
He has. He's been a threat, Mark, in the final third, just popping up here, there and everywhere. But there's a bit of end product to his game. That's a four attempts he's had a goal today.
Just the way he moves and his stature reminds me much of Michael Duckworth.
Yeah, he's a good player. Certainly in the first 50 minutes he's looked a good acquisition.
Pools battling for it again on the halfway line. Shelton's done well. Featherstone, lovely ball through a gap here, and Houlihan's in between the lines. Toure left hand side of the box to the byline. Keena's in the middle. Toure back on his right foot, inside for Houlihan. He tees up Shelton. Yes! What a goal that was! A real team goal, and Mark Shelton scores again, and Pools double the lead. 6.5 minutes into the second half.
Team goal, Mark. That's exactly what it was. I think the goalkeeper asked questions of himself, like could have done better maybe, but team goal. We just pop it in and around the box. Just Houlihan laid it soft to Shelton on his left foot. It's just sort of like guided it into the corner. The goalkeeper will. You've got to ask questions. Could he have done better? But from our point of view, great goal. He's got goals to his game, Shelton. He's brought that out of there. You know, he's been an asset to the team. He's brought goals to the midfield, which we were lacking before. Been a good asset. Now that should put the game to bed.
Lovely build-up though, involving, several players down that left-hand side. Just really, really intricate football.
Yeah, 1 or 2 touch, just popping it in and around the box till it come to Shelton. But that's what I'm saying, Mark. We're not passing for the sake of it. There's an end product to it.
Pools on the front foot again here, hungry for more. And Houlihan's leading the charge again. Arthur comes across. Houlihan drills one straight at the goalkeeper.
5 attempts on goal, Houlihan.
Yeah, led away by the police now, the Stockport fan, and that's of course huge delight in the Pools end. Beanie gets it clear. Donaldson hanging onto it. Good ball down the line.
Good play, well played.
Gives it back to Donaldson. He sneaks it through a gap. Maybe a chance for Toure. Goalkeeper. Wonderful football again, Brian.
We're all over these, by the way. We're absolutely tearing these to shreds at the minute. We just want that third goal, which will reflect our dominance in the second half, but we're absolutely running over the top of these. There's a ploy, It's a ploy, stop, start, and then a late runner.
Ball whipped into the box, cleared away. Not on for these clear. Shelton tries to play it back in, but it's wide.
Corner, oh no.
Ball whipped into the middle, and it's dangerous, and it's headed wide.
It's Mr. Sitter.
Big chance there. Who was it who got up and...
The lad with the no number on his shirt, Mark, to Sitter. He's got a free header in the 6-yard box and he's put it wide. There's a little wake-up call for everybody, though.
Morris Heslop says, man of the match, Houlihan.
Up to now, yeah, he's done very well. He's popped up in midfield. He's been hard to mark. He's produced at the end. His attempts on goal. But in fairness, they've all done well. To be fairness, Keane has done well. He's never made a mistake. He's played the simple things right.
Another header wide.
Same
it's
lad.
Palmer again.
Same lad.
He's a real threat, isn't he?
Yeah.
Ian Forrest says it's so nice to hear those home fans singing again. The 12th man. We've got the win for them now. Here's Bell, turns inside from the left and lets fly, but it's over the bar. Featherstone's moved on the outside, but Shelton drops it into the box. It's cleared away, only as far as Toure! His header is held by the goalkeeper.
Never really going to test him, really.
Osborne then will whip this one in the middle. Pools line up on the edge of the box. It's chipped into the far post. It's headed up in the air by Arthur. He'll go for the second one as well. He's headed it straight up in the air again. And it's cleared away. The shot will come in from long range, but it's over the bar. Not a bad effort, to be fair, from Jordan Keane. 79 minutes on the clock. Lloyd fancies this one. I wonder if it's going to be a shot on goal, to the right of centre. It's probably the best part of 35 yards out, though. Lloyd winds up and he's going to have a go, and it's Beanie who goes down to his left there to make a save. It bounced just in front of him, uncomfortable.
It's a good save, that, Mark. But like I say, just skidded off the turf just before he got it, so he just dealt with it and got it out wide, got it out for a corner. A good save, that.
Houlihan gets his head to the ball, but it goes back to the goalkeeper from Stockport, and Hinchliffe now will go long. Bell chests it down for Lloyd now. Lloyd, left-hand side for Osborne. Osborne cuts inside, away from Featherstone, trying to get away from Donaldson as well. Chips one in towards Bell. It's headed down dangerously. Lloyd couldn't get there. It might fall for Bell again, though. Beanie makes the save. And Odersina whacks it behind for another corner. Ball forward there towards Donaldson, right-hand side. Can Pools cap it off with a third goal here? Donaldson. Little back heel around the corner. Southern Hales profits, puts it in the box. It's cleared away. Featherstone trying to make it his on the edge of the box. Drives one.
Look at that. Left back.
Not bad.
Snapshot. Again, a feature of this right back. Up and down this right-hand side, Mark, and getting deliveries in, and got good fitness levels. Gets up and down. Push. No.
Ball drops loose. There was an appeal for a foul there for Pools, but Kitchen gets it clear. Flicked on towards Toure, left-hand side of the penalty area now. Toure looking to jink his way past Minahan. He's into the box. He tries to bend one. The goalkeeper is behind it.
Again, Gav Houlihan right in the middle of the goal, Mark. Just again, if it pops out or Jimmy squares it, he's got to tap in. He just finds himself. He's popping up all over. And you can't ask for any more today.
Ball up towards the edge of the box. Headed on. Beanie has to go down and make the save. Got to stay professional here. And I know that Dave Challoner will want a clean sheet. And you never know in football. I mean, look at Goodison Park.
Absolutely, yeah.
Osborne. His ball forward there. Pools win it back. And it's pushed forward now for Molyneux. But the referee says that'll do. It's full time here at Victoria Park. And Pools are 4 unbeaten. And they've defeated one of their real rivals for a place in the top 7 here. It's a consummate performance as well. Goals in either half, one from Aidan Keener, one from Mark Shelton. Pretty routine stuff for the most part, although Mitch Beanie had to make a couple of tiny saves towards the end. But Brian, full value for the 3 points?
Oh, absolutely, mate. Absolutely, 100%. Momentum, confidence, everything's just bubbling away nicely for a good finish to the season. But the result was never in doubt today. I just thought we were a miles better team in every department. If you look at the little battles, our centre halves, didn't give their centre forwards a chance. Our centre midfielders won the engine room battle. Jimmy Toure had the better of the right back. We're just better in every department, Mark. And when you do that, you have that the confidence and good finishing and good passing and good possession. you get good results, and I have to say we're full value for the result today. Only probably little tingy little disappointment that we could have easily had more.